the material. Okay, now we will discuss about the MMPP integration. One more MMPP integration, where exactly it will be integrated with MM and PP. The material management, that means inventory management, where it is integrated with the PP. The one is like while issuing the components, while issuing the components to production order or process order. Okay, so this MM and PP integration will be occurred because they need the stock, right, to confirm the production orders to produce the final product. They need some components, right? That components we are issuing from our location. That means our inventory we are sending those stock to production. So there it is integrating MM and PP. Then one more is when the when final product is produced. Okay, when the final product is produced in the production. Okay, then we need to receive these goods and receive the goods and placing into my store location. Right. So these two cases we are integrating with MM and PP. Okay. So when we're talking about the MMPP integration, one is material requirement planning, which is like planning of the materials from perspective of bill of materials and components, and if it is plan order, then production order converted, and plan order it is purchase equation. The other things will be like it is like production order confirmation. While production order confirmation, the system it will be receiving the goods from the production order department since the production order is confirmed. Or before production order confirmation, there will be need components. That component we are sending from our location. So these are the integrated areas with MM and PP. Okay, so PP, you know, right? What is the PP? Production planning, and MM is the material management. Okay, so for this, what you need to be create the production order. Okay, you need to create a production order, or maybe you can create a process order. Okay, then you need to be get the goods issue to the components to production order. Goods issue components to production order. Okay, or products process order. Okay.
Is the component like the goods or like the?
It is a component like raw materials, semi-finished goods. Yeah, it is like to prepare the final product, we need sub-components, right? Like BOM components. That BOM components we are sending here to the production department. Then this is the one area which is integrating with PP and MM. Then based on this one, the production order is once the production is completed, the production department will confirm that okay, the production order is confirmed. Okay.
Yeah.
Then after that, we will be receiving the goods from the production department to our inventory, because the production is confirmed means it is FG is prepared, FG completed, produced. Okay. Then that FG will be either it may be FG or semi-finished good, whatever it may be. That FG we are receiving to our location. Okay, so this is also one of the PP integration, PP and MM integration. Now the production and process order. So what is the difference? If it is a process industry, okay, then they are using the process order, and if it is manufacturing industry, then they will be using the production order. Okay, so process means the making something like okay, if I'm just adding some chemicals, like it is processing. Okay, so in that case, that is the process order. Manufacturing is like it is a bike manufacturing. Okay, reassembling, assembling, and manufacturing of the engines. Like it is like a complete manufacturing. Okay, clear? So to create the production order, we are using the transaction code is CO01, and for process order we are using the COR1. Okay.
So transaction order is CO01 and process order is COR1.
Correct. Production order creation is CO01. Okay, and process order is the creation is like a COR1. Okay,
Yeah.
so either you can go any of that and you can try. Okay, now let's do that. So what the basically what is required when you are doing the production order creation? Basically, what it is required, we require a bill of material, because if you remember that bill of material having contains bill of material contains what it is there. It would be having that FG products. That means FG product along with the components details. Along with component details, right? Did you remember that we created for subcontracting process, we created the bill of material CS01. Okay, if you remember, if you did practice, maybe you are aware about that. Bill of material is we are creating for that to give the structure for the FG. So what components it is required, how much quantity is required, what process we have to do, which work center it is the placing, which routing, and okay, other areas it is like from this completely production planning point of view. But I'll just show you that how to do in the SAP. Okay, so I'll just go to system. So can I able to see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, so I'm just going to that one more time. CS01 is the production. So CS01 is the bill of material creation. So here we will be creating that. Okay, the products. If bill of material it is required, and for what purpose you are doing, it is for the production or it is for the universal plant maintenance, sales and distribution, like it is. We are using for the now production. And if anything alternative BOM it is there, then it's okay. Then you are adding that the component list here. What are the components it is required? How much required it is? When okay, like we are adding that the components list here. Okay, so the raw materials list and all you are entering here. Okay, so you can go to MM60, then you can see that the components list here. Okay, for this suppose in the 1100 what are the raw materials are there. So I'll just go to raw materials. I'll just look into that. Okay, what are the materials which we have in the components list. So that components you can add here. Okay, so this is the one component I can take. Now let's say for one piece of the castings to prepare that I need 100 pieces of this component. Okay, and again I'm just taking this as well. Okay, and again this is a stock item. Then I'll just put like 10 pieces. Okay, so to make that this final product I'm just putting like this 100 pieces, this 10 pieces. Okay, clear? Okay, so this is the BOM components which we are maintaining in the bill of material. Okay, so you can maintain the text, alternate text, and lots of everything you can maintain here. This is okay. Now you already created a bill of material, so you have the multiple bill of materials, because subcontracting there is a one bill of material, and again all the process we have the different right. So you must be maintain that your process, which process you are using for the production order, that you are maintaining in the production version. If you see that, if you remember this one, so last time we discussed about that we can do this for the subcontracting process. Did you remember that?
Subcontracting process?
The subcontracting process we created, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So here you can use for that which alternate BOM you want to be used, and what is the purpose of this one. Production version is not locked, and no, this you can use this one, right? Okay. So this is not available because the BOM which is created is today. So what I can do, I'll just create one more BOM, and maybe I want to be change the date actually. What date I can change here? This change I need to valid from before, where from yesterday, because today it is created, right? So I'll just copy. I'll go back. I'll just create from yesterday, or maybe I'll go to change. Let's see if we can change any valid from date. It is possible to change the value from date. I don't think it is not change. It's not possibility. That is grayed out. Okay, we cannot change this one, so I will create one more. Maybe it is for valid yesterday, or else we need to wait for next to yesterday tomorrow. Till tomorrow I have to wait. So I'll just put like yesterday date. Now I'll go to MM02 and I'll change this mm, component here. So go to production version. I'll be create here production and valid from tomorrow yesterday to the date to alternate bomb is 3. Okay, so you can check here. Okay, so now bomb is existed. Earlier it is showing bomb is not exist, right? Because it's not active still. So then now it is a production version is active. Okay, so while you creating the bomb bill of material, okay, a production order. So CO01 and 001 is the transaction code to create the production order. If it is MRP, then what will happen if you go to MRP? Okay, in the MD04, you can see the requirements. If anything, plan orders are there or production orders are there, that you can convert here and you can convert to production orders. Okay, if it is production related or purchasing question related. Okay, so if so, I'll go to this. It is only display. There is no change here. All it is only okay. So this is the that is created and this production order. This cannot change the production order. Okay. So here it is done. Now I'll go to CO01 to create the new production order. Okay, and order type you can take order type which the client whatever it is they are following, like they can use production orders. We have standard PP01 and all. Okay, and we can you have the plan order, right? So let's see whether it will be converted or not, because this is planned long back, right? The dates will be in the long back. This plan order is planned under 0106, so I'll just plan to this one. Let's see this plan order can be converted or not. So then again PP01 then create, then order is not converted, plan order is not converted, so cannot be not to be converted. Okay, so maybe there is some other issue which is like this cannot be converted. There is some exception is there. What is the exception? It is 52. It is saying no bomb selected. Okay, so there is no bomb selected and all. Okay, leave it about that. We'll create a new production order for testing purpose. Okay, if you have the plan order, you can convert. Okay, from the standard point of view, you can convert. Now I'm just creating this one. Okay, so I'm just my quantity is maybe I'm just putting like 100 quantity, and when it is planning this one. Okay, suppose today or tomorrow I'm just planning to do this production. Okay, then operational selections, routing is not there, and group. So these are our master data which is required. Okay, these are master records which is required from the production point of view. Okay, so but we are not production planning team, right? So we don't need to be all this information. We need just to want to check that how PP integration will be work. Don't okay. So we'll just uh, see that when there is a goods receipt it is happen and when it will be done. All this information you can see here. Okay. So other than that, if you want to see the BOM components, you can see here bill of material components. Here you can see, okay, what are the bill of materials which is active and those materials you can see here, okay. So we have different alternative BOMs are there. That components list again, okay, based on the BOM usages and those everything. The system will be considering that which is the my component list, okay. So any questions here? Any questions?
The GR process time is a good receive process. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
Sorry, sorry, come
No,
again.
I was just looking at the GR process time.
No, no, I will get later. Okay, that is will get later. Once still I'm in the creation of the products not only. Still GR is not completed. Okay, still
Yeah.
GR not is completed. I'm just telling that. Okay, the processing time will be take 1 day, and stock type it is when receiving the stock it will be go to unrestricted, and then if there is any excess production it is there that will be accepted, and which store location it is like that information we can enter here. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So other than that, okay, you can see what other information it is required, bomb related information or this thing. Okay, here it is picking the first bomb. Okay, so if we are assigned a bomb usage, which is the 3 or 4, based on that, the system will be picked. Okay. So again, if maybe the master data will be different for this again. Okay, so you can see here it is taking bomb alternate bomb one. It is okay. So this alternate bomb one it is having that this component. Okay, but we created 2 and 3, right? Okay, so this is a first alternative bomb. Okay, clear? So you can see this master data information here. This master data having information of this is taking first alternative bomb. Okay. Now, what we need to do when you creating before that, you can see that any scheduling for this when you are scheduling carried out, and you can see that cost and all carried out, and you can check that availability of the material availability. All these things they will validate, okay, and they will be releasing this. Okay, they will be releasing this. Zero entries, and they will be activating releasing the production order. Okay, now production order is carried out. So once the production order is released, you can see the status every time. Okay, when there is issue in the production order, they are checking that what is the status, whether it is activated, okay, whether it is released, whether it is costed, whether it is committed, or whether it is operation generated or settlements roles are generated. All these things they will check here. Okay, so that is up here. CO01 production order. Then after that, to what you need to do, you can go to now. Uh, what you can do, you can go to CO11 and okay. Then before confirmation, you can do goods movement from here, or if you want to do from the MIGO, that means from the inventory point of view, if I want to do issue the component by uh, goods issue here. Okay, with the goods issue with the 261 moment type. Okay, this is the moment type 261 with the production order. You can enter here the production order number. Then the system will automatically capturing that what component we need to issue here, how much quantity need to be captured, and how much it is. Like this is the moment type 261. This is the MPP integration, because here we are issuing the component from our location until it is resolved this one. Okay, so when you creating the bomb itself, when you're creating the production order itself, the system is creating the reservation for the required components. Okay, that reservation is for the locking the goods. Locking the goods. You can see here the lock. This goods is what are the components which is required for this material, that is locking for this reservation. You can go to where I can see the reservation MB23. Okay, so you can go to MB23. You can see the reservation. So in this reservation, what will happen? The stock was reserved for this material. The stock was reserved for this material. You can go to MD04. Okay, you can you can see that what plan order, which is production order or plan orders which we created, that it will be displayed the list here. Okay, You can see here the production order which is created just now. Okay, for 100 pieces. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a way we'll cross check that and okay, other things we can do. Okay, now what we are doing now, we are going back and we are doing this process. Okay, so you can see the result. So one question is here in the interview point of view, or it may be in the outside as well. Okay, sometimes what will happen, the user will ask that can you delete the reservation. They will ask that I don't want to go with this reservation. Certainly, can you delete this reservation? So what you need to check whether this reservation was created with automatically or it is a manually created. So there is a possibility of creation of manual reservation, or it is a possible of automatic also. Okay. So when it is creating automatically, you cannot delete manually that reservation. Okay, if it is manually created, then only it is possible to delete. But if it is created reservation automatically, then you must be delete the requirement. That means for where it is created this the reservation, the production order itself you need to be cancelled. Then only it is possible. Okay, clear?
Okay, so how to find that? Is it manual or any?
You can see here, right? You can see the order number and other information you can see, right?
Okay, for manual, this order number will not be there.
Maybe it will be like, okay, it will be there, but you must be check that this one in the order level, okay, whether it is created automatically or not in the production order level.
Okay,
Okay.
that is okay. Okay.
But there it is information, it will be there, right? Here also it will be there somewhere. Okay, I will go to overview. Maybe I can I'll go to header and maybe in the table level, maybe we can find it in not here. Maybe here it is not displaying, but somewhere it will be there.
Okay. So we can able to delete only if it's created manually. If it's automatically, we need to create the. Sorry, we need to delete the order first.
Correct.
Order. Okay.
Okay, so might be you can check that to the creation, who created this, and that also it is we can easily find it information.
Oh, where?
Okay.
Where?
So
Like,
in the I'll just show you where it might be in the table level only I can see. Now let's see in the table level, maybe we can find out something. Okay, the table will be RESP table. Let's see the table level we can find or not. The reservation and the reservation number here. Not this is not reservation. Where is the reservation? 1 minute. Charging over. Okay, this is the reservation number. We'll see. This is the reservation number. Okay, so maybe you can comment type it is generate requirements available to requirement type. So maybe the transaction code somewhere it must be. You can find from below material reservation. Moment of fortune. What is this moment of fortune? Keeps cost, quantity, and material. Okay, this is not. Okay, might be what we can do. We can create a manually first. We'll try on manually. Then maybe we can find it something. MB31, I'm just going to create one reservation. So I'll just give the same information what it is there here. Maybe I'm just having doubt like moment indicator it is there, right? Other category 10 not allowed. This is for other category 10 not allowed. Okay, production order. Okay, it is production order. It won't be allowed. Okay, I'll just use some other one then. This is also I think the same will be that. So I will create one. Okay, so against the production order, I think it is always creating the automatically. Okay, so manually when we are creating, if you want to be reserved for any after maintenance orders or it may be other things. So I'll just to plan. You can go for cost centers. Let's say, okay, for this cost center, I'm just reserving the stock. Okay, so this reservation which is created. So for cost center centers, we cannot generate automatically, right? So here this was generated. Okay, so what I can go for back instead of entering this reservation number, I'll be entering the material number here. Okay, so I'm just entering from 2021st and all. Let's see if the reservation which is coming. So maybe we can find in the table level what is exactly different here. Okay, so while you creating the reservation manually, the reservation number also is different and the requirement type also is different. Okay, so the requirement type it is showing MR here and the requirement type which is showing in the production order which is AR and maybe this is the reservation status. Okay. Okay, the above tree which is created for the production orders, the above which is created for the production orders, and this is created for the manually, which I created.
Manual. Okay. Even number is also.
Oh yeah, correct. Number series also it will be different. Okay. Even if it is the same as well, we can maybe we can find based on the moment type and based on the other settings we can check that. Okay.
Okay.
So you can directly check in the production order, directly go to production order and see that whether it is generated from there or it's not. It's generated manually. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So then once the goods issue which is completed, okay. So MIGO if I did, okay, you can also do from here by using 261 moment type by using the production order. So there you can see the production order as a reference. When you are entering the production order, okay, for this production order against this production order, you can see the order information and you can see the reservation numbers, which is because why reservation number which is coming because it needs to be released, right? Because once it is completed, that reservation will be released, no? Because that is fulfilled, right? So all this information you can see. Other than this way, you can go in the different way also. Like CO11 and you can go and you can enter your production order number and you can okay, I'm just going to create okay confirmation. So I'm just entering the information here. The system will be creating the confirmations and it will be you can see that okay automatic final confirmations and the final confirmation, partial confirmation, how much you want to be do and the goods movement. Okay, which material you are planning to do, how much you are doing components. Okay, so here also you can do. Okay, so it will system automatically picking that 261 moment type for components. Okay, so from here, when you posting this one, the system will be, you can take this confirmation number. Once you didn't completed this one, what will be happen? The system is confirming the ghost movement, which is like the components, and it is confirming the final confirmation also. Okay, if you want to be do partial confirmation, final confirmation, or any activity 1, 2, 3, like start execution dates, all this information you can do here. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saving this one. Then what will be happen? The system is confirmed and the ghost movement also it is completed. Okay, so you can see in the display what is the confirmation number here. This is the confirmation number. So this confirmation you can see that okay, this is the final confirmation. The 100 pieces was completed to be confirmed. Okay, and you can see when it is executed and when it is completed, and the posting dates, everything you can see here. And you can see the goods movement details also here at the top. So this is a goods movement which is completed. Okay, so you can see that display order, stock, material requirements and all, and you can go also. So you can see in display requirements here. Okay, so that's the status was released. You can see the RE this was okay. So you can see here this is the quantity and the order and when it is created and okay, you can see all this information here. So I'm just going to production order display here again. Okay, there you can see here the information. Okay, what information you can see here. Let's go components. This is component information you can see. So this component details which we can see here. Okay, so once it is done, where we can check the material document numbers and where you can see all this information, where we can see the information, so all this available check. So if you go to MB51, okay, /4 MB51, if you go to that is material document list, we can see there you can enter that what is the movement type, 261 movement type, when it is posted, today it is posted. Okay, and if you have the order number, you can enter the order number. Okay, production order number. Okay, or you can go and just skip that and you can execute this one. Now you can see that it is posted 261 moment type. Okay, so like you can see that the information what it is posted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now if I'm trying to do again with the same production order confirmation, okay, if I'm trying to do again with the same with the same production order, okay, if I'm trying to do CO11N, if I just go to there and I'm just trying to do with the same production order number, okay, then the system will tell you that it is already confirmed. Okay, that means it's already confirmed. Okay, so what you can do in the next step, you can go to MIGO, you can receive the final product because they confirmed that the goods are ready. Now I can go to step the final with my production order. Okay, then I can receive the goods. So with the moment type 101. Okay, so here I'm just receiving the goods 101 and I can see the reference of production order. Clear? Is it clear? So
Yeah.
these
Yeah.
these two cases, 261 and 101 moment type level, the stock which is like MM and PP integration, which is like 261 is the goods issue to component and then 101 with reference to production order. Okay, so you can go to here display and you can see that accounting automatic accounting impact. Okay, because the stock which is inventorized now, so the inventory stock which will be updated BSX and the factory output, right? It is not GRIR clearing account. It is just factory output because it is coming internally produced, not from the externally procured, right? So even we are using the same moment type 101 for the production order and purchase order, but the reference which we are taking the process order, production order or process order. So the system, the GL accounts and the process accounting entries will be different. Okay, so that is what we discussed, right? In the if you see that automatic account determination, when we're discussing about that, the system is validating that moment type and process, which reference it is, like purchase order or it is a production order, it is like okay, so it is coming from consumption, so the materials are consumed. Okay, clear? Is that clear?
Yeah.
Any questions here? Any questions here?
The material documents, those are document numbers
Which one?
from the other screen.
This one.
Yeah, on the left side.
This one. My ID. This is the my ID. Who created? Who created and when it is created and what transaction code it is created.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the way we can do the MMPP integration. Okay. So you can differentiate that for normal products purchase order and for a production order, there is the order number will be there in the production order, and if it is purchase order, then you can see the purchase order number here separately, purchase order tab. Clear? So now if you generated the MD04 requirement, refresh this one, then the production order which is gone because this is confirmed and it is already reserved. It is already released. Okay. Clear? Any questions here? Any questions? Any questions here or any doubts here?
No. We'll check it.
Okay, now let's see RESP table. Okay, and this reservation. Okay, so now it's fulfilled, right? The requirement is completely fulfilled. So next time, so this was a released. The this reservation was released. Okay. So any questions in this one? So this is the reservation. We can create a manually reservation, or we can the system automatically creating the reservations also. Okay. So when it is the automatic, okay. One more thing, when it is automatic, okay. No manual change. It is created automatically. So you can see when this is also way we can look into that. If you want to be change the reservation, the system will not accept to change because it is not created manually. If I manually created, then I can go.
Okay. Yeah.
So this is the way also we can do. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Any questions here? So if you want to be create the process order, there is a transaction code which is COR1. Okay, so here they will be creating that there will be order type, process order type, everything will be different here. Okay, and we can create process order, what it is required and when it is required, how much it is required, all it is the same common. Production order, process order, there is nothing change, only it is like it is creating with process order, it is creating with production order. Okay, so here also we have the components, there also it is there components, everywhere it is there. Clear?
Yeah.
The process will be the same, but the transaction codes will be different. In this case, different transaction codes are there. In this case, okay, now it is here process order level. It is generating our components, bill of material component. Okay, you can see the this you can master data. You can see that the alternative BOM which is capturing tree. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
So again, you can schedule and regenerate and release all. It will be the same here. So available stock is not. It will be check the stock also whether stock is available or not available. All it will be transported. Okay, so all it will be validated here. The system will check. The system will be validated all this information here. Okay. Missing parts list and the missing parts for you. Non-availability of materials. So this material stock is not available. This material stock is not available. This all information will be checked. Clear? Any questions here? You can enter the store location where stock it is available, and you can enter the store location. Okay. Then you can check that the availability check and execute pass. Select the component. Let's check the availability. Then the stock is available or not. Open quantity is 10,000, confirmed 300. Only 300 it is confirmed. Okay, then again the second material again. Let's see this is also the stock is available or not. So again it is different, and again we have only 10,000, but we have mentioned 1 lakh. Okay. So all these things it will be the system will be checking here. Okay, because the stock if it is not available, then what will be happen? Again for that those components again the system needs to be run the get the stock, right? So if I go to MD04, if I run MD04, okay, for this production orders and whatever we created the production orders, the dependent requirements, all this will be created. Okay. So you can see the information here in the down what MRP control we are using all this information. You can see. Okay, and also you can see this is the material links document. So there is it's like a document, attached document. If anything which is document attached, you can see, and you can see now order 3 for the first procurement element production order 125 is displayed here. So this is like generally they will look into like this one. So okay, this is the production order. For this production order, this is the component. This FG product. This is the component. Okay, so like it will be displayed like. Okay, so maybe I can. What is my process order? This is my process order, right? So if I just select this process order, okay, then let's see if it is will display or not. Okay, this is a requirement procurement order. So I'll just select this one. Let's see if it will display or not. It is showing the first. It is showing production order. Okay, so for this material, this component it is required. So this component, okay, there is no master plan. Coverage not planned. So like for FG products, again the components, again that components what it is required. Okay, again those will be displayed here. Okay, so again for this components also, if there is MRP which is maintained, whether it is reorder point, what is the how it is like, again that will be again new story it is. Okay, so these are the called dependent requirements, right? So the system will be checking that whether stock is available or not available. Okay, how much it is available or not available. So like it will display here. So selected request, selected stock requirement list and all, it will display. Clear? Any questions here? Any questions here?
No.
Okay, then we'll stop today class then. Okay, if we have any